This is a challenge started by JC Mountain and Jar to carry a different buck every day of the week. Now, yesterday I carried a buck 110, so let's give a little update on how this worked. One thing that I had said is that when I carried this knife years ago, I just dropped it in my pocket. I didn't carry this on the belt sheath, which is what I would prefer to do today. Well, I did carry this in my pocket yesterday, and it actually went surprisingly well. I was really amazed that it didn't annoy me, and I was able to have this in my right front pocket all day long with no difficulty at all. Yes, I did know it was there. It may not have always been 100% comfortable, but it wasn't nearly as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I thought I wasn't going to be able to stand it, and I was going to pull it out of my pocket and go get a belt sheath sometime, in the middle of the day. That did not happen. So my experience with this again was really good, just like it was years ago in the mid to late 80s when I carried this knife. Today we're going to move on and we'll have another little story. This is a Duke 500. I bought one of these 500s in the late 80s and I used it on the farm. I worked on the farm for quite a few years, and when I was on the farm, you would get really hot and sweaty, especially in the summer. Hot weather was just terrible. And the Buck 110 proved to be really heavy and not so comfortable in the heat. So I was looking for something smaller, and I came across the Duke. So I bought one of these and I carried it for a few years. Now, one of the things on the farm is you load a lot of trailers and send a lot of stuff out. And this knife got lost. It probably got left on the trailer somewhere. And I never found another one. I never had another one since. So I had been missing this knife since the late 80s. Probably now close to a year ago, I was talking about it, and Jerry over at Big J's Knives said that he thinks that Buck has a drop of these right now. So I went on Buck's website, and sure enough, they had these, and I went ahead and I bought one. So it is really nice. It's kind of nostalgic to have one of these again. Even though it's not the one I had years ago, it's a pretty close representation of it. And along with that knife, I'm going to carry this Rough Rider Barlow as a companion knife. And the reason I'm going to carry this Rough Rider Barlow is when I worked on the farm in the 80s, I also had a Frost Barlow, which was very similar in size and shape to this. It had one blade, same blade shape as this. So this knife represents that knife. I gave that Frost Barlow away to a worker that needed a knife and didn't have one. So that I no longer have. So this is the pair that I'm going to carry today. The Duke 500 and this Rough Rider Cinnamon Bone Stag Barlow in T10 carbon steel. I think this Barlow is going to make an excellent companion knife to the Duke, and I'll be carrying the Barlow in this leather slip. We'll see you tomorrow for an update on how this went and for a new Buck Knife of the Day.